Long time no see. It's still me, Amina Jaman, art director of International Filmmaker Festival of New York. This is a Jubilee edition. Hi, Chris. And we have a few incredible filmmakers. I don't know why it says you cannot join. I don't know why. Let's see. Maybe you can join. And hi. Okay. Damien.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Fine. My friend translate for me.
Hi, my name
Okay.
is Marissa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
So tell us about your film and what's the message of your film?
Mikä on elokuvasi viesti?
Rakkaus, joka auttaa tässä ajassa ja on aina auttanut ja auttaa yhä edelleen ihmisiä pääsemään vaikeidenkin asioiden ylitse.
Love that in this time and has before as well helped us to get over difficult things.
Mm-hmm. I see. So what inspired you to make your film?
Mikä inspiroi sinua tekemään sun elokuvan?
Se nähtyäni elokuvan Serpurin sateenvarjo Jack Demin film.
After seeing the Umbrellas of Cherbourg by Jacques Demy,
Halusin tehdä ranskalaisen musikaalin.
I wanted to make a French musical film.
That's really nice.
Hieno.
Thanks.
So is it your first time participating at the Festival of New York?
Onko tämä sun eka New York-festari?
Yes.
First time. I see.
Yeah,
Are you
first time.
excited about that?
Mikä fiilikset siitä?
Oikein hyvät fiilikset. Kiva tietää, mitä pidätte siitä. Amerikka on suuri elokuvamaa, jossa on ollut hienoja elokuvia kautta aikojen.
It's a nice feeling to be involved. The United States is a big country and has made movies for a very long time, amazing movies, and it would be interesting to hear what it's think about movie.
Kiva tietää, miten se vaikuttaa teihin.
And it would be interesting to know how the movie affects you as well.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask, was it hard to find a team to make a movie with?
Oliko vaikea löytää tiimi, löytää elokuvan tiimi?
Yes. Se on erittäin vaikeaa löytää hyvä tiimi ja ennen kaikkea sopivat näyttelijät.
It's a challenge to find just the right kind of team and especially the right kind of actors and actresses.
Kaikkein tärkeintä oli löytää oikeat tyypit ja sitten toivon vielä, että ne osaa näytellä, mutta näin kävi tässä tällä kertaa.
The most important thing is to find the right type of personalities that go together, and I think it worked out really well this time.
Yes, it is hard. I mean, it's hell, because you're looking for colleagues for years, and if you find one person you can trust, it's already a win,
Jo yksi löydetty henkilö on voitto.
Yes, absolutely. Sanot näin, siihen erittäin paljon vaivaa löytämällä oikeat tyypit.
He put a great effort into finding the right people.
I see. And who is your favorite filmmaker?
Kuka on sun lempielokuvan tekijä?
Sano 3.
Can I say 3?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Jack Demy, Coppola, Woody Allen.
Oh, I see. I met Francis Ford Coppola in Moscow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Many years ago. Yes, yes, it was incredible. So, and he actually gave it an advice to make
Antoi
movies of one act plays, based on one act plays, and I did too, so years later I understood how deep was his advice, just start with something you really can do, something little, and go with the bigger and bigger projects.
ja isompi projekteja.
Wow, yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
se on ollut arvokasta varmasti.
It has been extremely precious.
Yes. So tell me, what are you working on at the moment?
Mitä sä työstät tällä hetkellä?
Hyvin alussa rakkaustarina, mutta se prosessi on niin alussa, että en voi siitä paljon kertoa, mutta sen voi kertoa, että se on suurin osa englanninkielinen. Se on hyvin alussa, mutta rakkaustarina, mutta siitä en voi paljon vielä kertoa, kun se prosessi on vaan alussa.
The process is only beginning, and I don't want to tell too much about it, but it's
just a little
love story.
Okay, no spoilers, just a love story.
Language, kieli tulee olemaan suurimmassa osassa englantia.
And the language is going to be mostly English.
I see. Just make it completely English, so you don't need subtitles anymore.
Yes, tee kokonaan englanniksi, niin ei tarvitse tekstityksiä.
Okei, tiedän, että se on helpompi kyllä.
Yeah, it would be much easier.
Mutta ei mikään mahdottomuus.
But it's not impossible.
Oh, I see. But when I watch films at film festivals, the hardest part is reading subtitles, because while you're reading, you don't look at actors, you don't look at action, and you're missing half of the film. Like visually.
Okay, I understand.
Yes, and without subtitles, you're focused on the screen,
Sä keskityt siihen näyttöön, jos ei ole mitään tekstejä.
Ehkä mun pitää miettiä siitä, että koko leffa englanniksi.
And maybe he needs to make a completely English movie then.
Yes. If it's like if most of the scenes are in English, just make the rest of the scenes in English too, and you will not have any problems with subtitles. So.
Ei ole mitään, kokonaan englanniksi ei mitään ongelmia tehdä.
Okay.
I hope to see all your next projects, and I'm sure they will be as international as your current one.
Ei malta odottaa nähdä seuraavaa projektiasi, ja se on varmasti yhtä kansainvälinen tai jopa enemmän kuin tämäkin.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi, we have more filmmakers that joined us from Sweden.
Yep. Finally,
Yes.
finally from Gothenburg, Sweden. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you very much.
And thank you so much for joining.
Bye.
Best of luck with your film. Bye.
Bye.
And now we have two more guests, Lars Bergbom
Yes, hello,
and
hello.
Christian Johansson.
Yes.
Yes, you're not related to Scarlett Johansson, right?
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not, right? You wish you were, right?
Yeah.
But you're not.
I'm not. Sorry. It's a common name in Sweden.
Yeah, it is quite common, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. So please tell us about your film, Uta Had. Is that
Utan hud. Without skin.
okay?
Yeah. So who should? Well, I'm the producer and scriptwriter and director, and Chris here, Christian,
the director.
Director as well. So we co-directed this movie, and well, it is a movie about mental illness.
Yes.
Self-harm. About a girl in her 20s, like
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Played by Victoria Dystad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we started this. We've been doing films for like we've known each other for like since '99. So for quite some time, and we started making music videos and the commercials together, and we always wanted to do like a feature film together. And then some years ago, the chance presented itself in time. So I had seen what do you say?
Article.
Yeah, an article
yeah.
about mental illness in Sweden. That it was rising, and it is like one of the most common reasons to be home from work and not being able to work and things like that. And it's skyrocketing all the time. So, and we've always been interested, both of us, in like these personal films when people have like Taxi Driver and.
Yeah, it kind of like we had a when Christian approached me to with this idea of making a feature film. He had this idea of making something that tackled the problem of mental illness and stuff like that. And as Christian said, we had like a time slot. He had like a few months that with no work basically, and I was struggling with the script that I've written that was circulating around some prominent producers here in Sweden, you know, and I didn't get. I wasn't approached as a serious filmmaker by these producers, you know. Because I haven't done any short movies or a feature film before, you know. So I was in a bit of a rut, so to speak. You know, I went to all these meetings and met with these producers, and they didn't want to collaborate because I didn't have a track record. So when Christian came and suggested that we should do something, I was like, well, that's quite a good idea, you know, to try and make something small, you know, and just make a feature film and get into the industry that way, you know. So that's basically how it all started. But the idea was basically to make a really small movie. You know, we watched Roman Polanski's Repulsion. You know, like kind of like a single location story about this girl that had mental illness issues and stuff like that.
Everything was supposed to take place in her apartment.
Yeah, and we had like we had basically like 3-4 months to make this movie. That was like the initial plan, you know, and it was a completely crazy plan, but we said like, let's do it, you know. So Christian and my co-producer Frida, they started with the pre-production without even having a script, basically, you know. We had the idea, the concept of a girl in an apartment, you know. So I started writing the script while they started with the pre-production and try to find the locations and stuff, the things that we knew that we needed, you know. So
finding the right actress to play Sara, things like that.
You know, but the funny thing with the entire production is that, I mean,
it took longer.
Sorry.
It took longer than a few months.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, first of all, I mean, we've gone to film school, both of us. You know, we've been making movies for a while, so I mean, we know perfectly well that you should not shoot a script that's not ready. You know, that it should sit there a while. You know, and you should rewrite it for a year or even more. You know, until you really feel that now it's
ready.
It's
exactly.
right. You know, it's good to go, but. With our movie, we didn't have that luxury, you know. So we had to just go for it, you know. And I was in a kind of a what do you call it, hybrid kind of a thing, because I wrote the feature film I wrote before was a single location drama that a lot of producers really liked, you know. So I was like, I can do this again, you know. So I was quite confident. Sorry?
2 actors, nothing else.
Yeah, you know, but I was quite confident I could do it again. But then I started realizing, you know, like writing the first act, that man, I mean, this movie can't be confined to one space, because I mean, we're dealing with a character that has mental illness issues, and she needs to come out and interact with other people so that we can define like her character flaws and stuff like that, you know. So
yeah, I remember that you called me like after 1 month of writing, and like, Christian, I think she needs to leave her apartment.
yeah, you know.
And I was like, yeah, just let her leave, and they go, and then it's like 50 locations later.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it just grew. The entire movie grew, and we have like really prominent actors attached to the movie, and so everything just grew way more than we could have ever imagined, you know. So
which made it take a lot longer time to finish, and that's all I ended.
So do you want to make another feature now?
But, of course I will. I mean, we're filmmakers, man. I mean, you want to express what you want to express through the art of filmmaking, you know. So
now you have enough material for director's reel, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
For sure.
We
But
can
yeah,
make extension with like 3 hours of this film as well if you want to.
yeah. I mean, it was a crazy kind of experience, you know, because I mean, as I said, we went into production after 4 months, I think, 4 or 5 months with a really fresh script, you know, and of course we knew from the get-go that we would have like certain problems with the narrative, you know, but we said like just hop on the train, let's go, and then we'll reevaluate the situation when we're done, you know, and we'll have the first principal kind of photography period, you know. And of course it took a while. I mean, we did this movie for, I think it was like $70,000 approximately, you know. And I mean, that's not a whole lot for a movie, and
For a
especially a movie
feature.
like
It's almost nothing.
yeah, exactly, you know,
And commercials
and
cost
I mean,
money.
like looking back now, I mean, we should have done a movie like what do you call it, like something in the style of like a Cabin in the Woods movie, but instead we have like 40 locations. We have I think it's like around 15 talking we call it like roles. And I mean it just grew, and but I mean
Eventually finished.
eventually we finished. I mean we had
time, but
it took some time for sure, you know. I mean we didn't have any budget for the post-production, so I mean we did everything ourselves, and we had like good friends that helped us out with the sound, and our cinematographer did the grading and stuff like that, you know. So everyone really pitched in and helped us out to make this movie. So I mean it's cool.
Yeah, that's really great to have a supportive, you know, team. So
yeah.
I understood the only person that got paid is cinematographer, right? Almost, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
Yeah, you know, but
And maybe the person who did color correction. Right?
Yeah. I mean, he was. I mean, the amount of time he spent to really get this movie and get a good look. I mean, he shot the movie and he color corrected. I mean, he spent so much time. I mean, you're just in awe, you know. You're like, I just want to hug him when I see him, you know. He's actually in here, right there, you know.
Let him be there, you know.
But we had a fantastic crew, you know. So I mean, I'm so like grateful.
Talents and amazing crew. So yeah, it's been really great, and I'm glad that I don't have to call Victoria, our main actress, again and ask her, we just need to do a small pickup with you, just like a little thing. Can you come in once again?
It's like, okay, it turns out to be a feature film and a leading role. I don't mind, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I see. So, is there any actor or actress you dream to work with, maybe in your future projects?
If I can choose anyone?
Yeah, anyone.
Actress. or actor or actress?
Both, or maybe like a couple, you know, like you want
Like
him and her like together in a project.
Kathy, well, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, most definitely.
Kathy Bates.
Joaquin Phoenix, maybe.
And Mads Mikkelsen from Denmark. Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many fantastic actors. Yeah, but I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis is one of them. I mean, but yeah, for sure. He's just
number one,
right? Exceptional actor.
Yes. When I write scripts, you know, I know who I want to, you know, this role to be portrayed by, you know.
Oh yeah. You have someone in mind before you write the script. Yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, that's an interesting way of going about when you write a script. I mean, Paul Thomas Anderson. I don't know if this is accurate, but what I've heard when he wrote Punch Drunk Love, he had Adam Sandler in mind for that specific role, you know. And I mean, I truly love that movie. Well, I love everything that Paul Thomas Anderson's done, you know. But it's just a fantastic way of approaching a film project, you know, and having a particular actor in mind, you know. So
yeah, it's cool that they had Adam Sandler. That's like really uncharacteristic of him to play like such a role.
Yeah.
But it's like having that idea and making it work so perfectly.
So Christian, you have more experience in filmmaking, right? I'd like to ask, is there any actor you worked with and you said, oh my God, I want to work with this person again? Did you ever have that feeling?
Well, I think that our main actress in this, Victoria, is one of those. And mostly nowadays I make commercials. And in there, it's like, it's not that kind of acting most usually. So the main parts I'm thinking of is like, we have in our Without Skin, we have Lars Bergbom, that's also played in like Midsummer. That's such a great actor to work with. He had depth and took something to that role that we really didn't expect, that just worked so good for him. So that's an actor I would like to work with again. Yeah,
that's good to know. I rarely want to work with anyone again.
But I mean, you meet so many talented people, and when we had the casting process for this film, we looked for like maybe, I don't know, 200 casting videos or something like that.
Yeah, it was even more than that.
Yeah, and there was so many good people there. That's like, I have to remember her. I have to remember her and him. And it's like, but then you need to have like the perfect part for just that person sometimes, I think. And it's difficult to find the right projects, especially in commercials.
I see. Speaking of original soundtrack of the film, was it easy to find a composer, to find tracks, considering that the greatest musicians live in Sweden?
Oh, yeah, it's interesting. Well, I actually met the composer Lars. His name is Lars as well, Lars Carlson. It was at a pub here in Gothenburg, where I meet a lot of talented artists, actually, you know, and well, I mean, he's a really talented composer for sure. I mean, he's been working with the Gothenburg Symphony Orchestra and written a few things for them. But I mean, again, we didn't have a budget, and he just said like, dude, I'll do it for free. I love making writing music for movies and stuff, you know.
And we love this project and this idea and the material.
So
that's
I mean,
incredible.
It was absolutely fantastic, and he's a really cool and very shall I say, like a different person.
He's original.
He's a real original.
Good original. And also have a guy that's named Punch that did like the dance music for the films and some of those parts. That's also super talented, and he's like a uncut diamond.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
like
Yeah. So I mean,
amazingly
yeah,
talented.
yeah,
Yeah,
Henrik.
music means a lot. You know, in my opinion, there are three important things, like most important things: script, actors, and soundtrack. That's what people see, hear, and like, I mean, everything is transferred through the actor. And if the cast is right, if the music is beautiful, if the script is strong, it definitely will touch people's hearts, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure.
Music
Yeah.
is
And you
so
have
important.
them all.
Yeah.
So in your work, so congratulations on your feature film. It's really incredible, and I'm glad it's in the program, and I wish you best of luck. And you look like best friends, and I hope you will work with each other again, you know, after this
Work at the
film.
same company. Yeah.
Yes, if you
Thank you.
work with
We're
each other
thrilled to be
again,
there. Yeah,
that
thank
means
you.
like, you know, everything is awesome, you know, and you found the right team. Because I
Yeah,
mean, in cinema, it's a teamwork, you know, and it's a team
for sure.
success. So
Yeah.
congrats to you and to the guy behind the wall, you know, so
Yeah,
like the
thank you.
to
Thank you very much.
everyone
Thank
who
you.
made this film, to the composer and to the lead actress who played the character Sarah. So best of luck, and
Thanks.
can't wait to see your new films, your upcoming projects.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Christian. Bye,
Bye.
Lars. Nice meeting you virtually, and hope to meet you live soon.
Me too.
Definitely.
Thanks.
Definitely.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye.